Education in Japan is really at an interesting crossroads, isn't it?
It really is.
You hear less about just, memorizing facts and much more about developing the ability to form your own opinions, think critically.
Exactly.
And that's exactly why we wanted to take a deep dive into Learning Commons Japan, or LCJ. You, our listener, sent us a fascinating collection of information about them, and, well, we've been eager to explore what makes them tick.
Yeah, and what's compelling about LCJ right off the bat is that they aren't trying to be another typical after-school program, not just focused on boosting test scores.
Right, or just an art class teaching technique in isolation either.
Precisely.
Their pamphlet spells it out quite clearly, actually. LCJ's core mission is to cultivate what they call living power in children.
Living power.
Yeah. They aim to help them discover their own values, unlock their individual potential, and their methods, like rapid reading combined with personalized coaching, sound really innovative.
Definitely different. And we've got a great set of sources to unpack this. We have their pamphlet, which you mentioned kind of outlines their beliefs and courses. Then there's a document providing a general overview and some really insightful transcripts from their own Learning Commons Japan YouTube channel.
And the range of those courses is quite something. We're talking rapid reading, creative writing,
academic art, English conversation classes too.
It covers a lot. Okay, so let's get into the foundational stuff. How did LCJ actually get started? Where did it come from?
Well, according to one of the YouTube videos, Learning Commons Japan, the initial preparations began back in 2015.
Okay, so a few years before they opened.
Right. And the driving force was this desire to create a new kind of educational space. Somewhere children could truly connect with their own values, figure out what they want to achieve in life, their mission, sort of.
That's a pretty significant ambition. And it wasn't just a theoretical idea, was it?
Oh, not at all.
Did they actually start something?
The first actual classroom opened in 2017. The video really emphasizes that this was only possible because of, the cooperation and support of many people in the community.
That kind of personal beginning, starting in a home, it really speaks to the heart of what they're trying to do, doesn't it?
It does.
And what exactly is that underlying philosophy they talk about?
LCJ's goal is to nurture what they describe as the beautiful spirit of Japanese children. And they do that through engaging with reading and various creative activities. Ultimately, they want to foster robust human skills, skills that will enable these children not just to succeed, domestically, but also to thrive internationally.
Okay, so quite a broad vision. From that initial home classroom in 2017, how did LCJ then expand its reach?
It seems word of mouth was really powerful. By 2020, just 3 years later, they'd opened a second location in Okaya.
Wow, so people were talking.
Yeah, it seems their unique approach really resonated with families in that area.
That's a great testament to the impact they were having. And it sounds like they've reached a good number of students in a relatively short period, too.
They have. Even with the disruptions from the pandemic, which obviously limited in-person classes for a while.
Right, that affected everyone.
Over the past 7 years or so, LCJ has served approximately 250 students. And it's not just limited to elementary kids. They've had students ranging from elementary school all the way through to adults.
That really showcases the breadth and appeal of their programs. So it's not just a kids-only place.
Not at all.
And what's their current operational hub? Where are they mainly based now?
The second location in Okaya, specifically. It currently offers a diverse set of classes, English conversation, rapid reading course we need to dig into.
Yeah, definitely.
Academic tutoring for elementary, junior high, and high school students, and creative writing classes, too.
Okay, let's delve into that rapid reading course. Seems like a really central element of their offerings.
It does, and what's particularly interesting is their specific approach. The pamphlet explains it's not just about increasing reading speed.
Okay.
LCJ integrates these rapid reading techniques with personalized coaching. They focus on both the input, getting the information in, and the output, the student's thoughts and feelings.
So input and output.
Right. The goal is to foster self-awareness and the ability to express oneself effectively.
So it's definitely not just about absorbing more information quickly then.
Exactly. There's a YouTube video introducing the course. It makes this distinction very clear. They really emphasize that their method goes beyond simply trying to read as fast as possible.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Can you walk us through what a typical lesson actually looks like?
Sure. Students start by picking a book. Then they listen to it using a specialized system with headphones.
Listening, not just reading visually.
Both, actually.
Wow.
Eyes and ears. and they can adjust the audio speed to find a comfortable pace. This simultaneous engagement allows for a really significant amount of information input.
Okay, taking it in through multiple senses makes sense. What happens after that initial listening phase?
Right, this is where the crucial coaching element comes in. A dedicated coach works with the student. They explore the emotions and thoughts that came up during the reading. The student then focuses on articulating these feelings and ideas. That's the vital output component.
That connection between reading and then actually verbalizing your internal response, that sounds really insightful, very different from just reading alone.
It is.
And I noticed a mention of specific textbooks in the video as well. Deguchi Shiki, was it?
Yes, that's right. To further cultivate language proficiency and logical thinking skills right from elementary school age, they use these Deguchi Shiki textbooks.
Yeah.
They're based on a spiral learning methodology. So concepts are introduced, then revisited and built upon, getting more complex as the student progresses. It really helps reinforce understanding over time.
So it's a comprehensive approach then, addressing reading comprehension, but also the development of critical thinking. Now, the video also touched upon some unexpected benefits students have experienced. I'm really curious about these aha moments.
Yeah, there have been some genuinely surprising outcomes reported. I mean, naturally, students have shown improvements in writing, better grades in Japanese class.
That makes sense.
But beyond that, some reported better focus. One student even mentioned seeing a baseball better when playing.
Seeing a baseball better, wow.
I know. Others found easier to follow adult conversations, and interestingly, developed a stronger sense of personal values, which apparently helps them approach problems more thoughtfully.
That baseball example is fascinating. It suggests the rapid input might be enhancing maybe visual processing speed or general focus. Still a transfer beyond just reading.
It seems plausible, yeah. And that connection to developing values is also really intriguing. It's not just cognitive skills.
Definitely. So how does LCJ reinforce this learning? How do they help students actually recognize their progress?
Okay, the video highlights a key element here. Mandatory participation in Kansabun contests.
Kansabun, those are like book reports or essays, right?
Quite common in
Japanese schools.
Exactly. They hold a certain significance. It's a way for students to show their understanding and their personal connection to what they've read. By participating in these contests, the kids get a tangible opportunity. They see the results of their efforts, experience a real sense of accomplishment, of growth.
So it's not just about internal development, but providing a platform, a way to demonstrate their abilities meaningfully. And it sounds like they've had some notable successes in these competitions.
Absolutely. LCJ students have reached the national level in speech contests. They consistently achieve high rates of awards in both speech competitions and English speech competitions.
Impressive.
In fact, they've shared a really compelling statistic from 2024. Get this. 85% of upper elementary students who had consistently taken the rapid reading course achieved an award or higher in the Kansobun contests in the Suwa region.
85%. That's huge.
It really is a
Yeah.
significant achievement rate.
It truly underscores the effectiveness of their methodology. And it seems they advocate for starting this rapid reading approach quite young.
Exactly. The video emphasizes that beginning the course earlier in childhood can lead to a more pronounced development of strong language skills and, well, those various other cognitive benefits we've discussed.
Right.
Their tagline,
Living power in children.
which basically translates to language skills from earlier in childhood, really reflects this core belief.
Okay, let's shift our focus now. Another course they offer seems